In the 7th episode of House of the Dragon, Aemond Targaryen pursues Silverwing the dragon, but just before a fight breaks out, he really makes Vhagar turn away. Both the dragon and the rider have proved since the conclusion of House of the Dragon Season 1 that they are more than willing to kill anyone who stands in their way, so this is an unusual action on their parts. The scene toward the conclusion of House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 7, was the outcome of a significant development for Team Black. 2 more dragon riders were added to their ranks. Hugh and Ulf both claimed the dragons Silverwing and Vermithor, and given that they are both enormous dragons, there is obviously a greater confidence in facing Vhagar. When Silverwing and Ulf appear out of nowhere in King's Landing, Aemond senses it and at first pursues them, but he eventually retreats from the danger that is waiting on Dragonstone. Being the largest, strongest, and oldest dragon in the House of the Dragon, Vhagar is not one to back down from a fight. She and Aemond gladly pursue Silverwing for this reason, knowing that they would undoubtedly prevail in the battle. In reality, though the Blacks had several dragons on Dragonstone in an attempt to lure Aemond and Vhagar into a fight in which they would be vastly outmatched. It's a challenge that Aemond might have accepted in certain situations. For example, people might still be interested in a fight between Vhagar and Silverwing and Sarax. Though he is the second biggest and fiercest dragon, Vermithor truly alters the balance. Going up against the Bronze Fury and Silverwing would be unwise, but in a one-on-one match, Vhagar's better war experience would give them the advantage. Even if Vhagar could take a few of them with her, she would be doomed if she added Seasmoke and Slash or Sarax to the mix. When Aemond sees what is going on, he learns that Rhaenyra is trying to trick him into falling into a trap, which is identical to what he was going to do with Criston Cole at the Battle of Rook's Rest. Given their extreme confidence, there's undoubtedly a part of Aemond that is reluctant to give up a fight, and perhaps even believes they could win, but the risk is too great. He and Vhagar will be able to battle another day because they fled. Ulf's daring and extremely dangerous strategy is to fly to King's Landing on Silverwing and try to lure Aemond and Vhagar into a fight on Dragonstone. Certainly, this is an impressive power play that demonstrates that even Aemond and Vhagar are powerless against their dragon's entire force, which, considering Caraxes isn't present, doesn't even represent, and that they are outmatched. However, there are also certain drawbacks. Ulf is a novice dragon rider, and although Silverwing is more experienced, smaller, and faster than Vhagar, there was no guarantee they would return. Comparably, they could have just kept the element of surprise for an attack on King's Landing, but instead they are handing over their cards to the enemy. But if you have the opportunity to defeat Vhagar, you should take it. Although there is a significant likelihood of danger, there is also a great chance of reward. Arax and Meleys are 2 rival dragons that Vhagar has already faced and defeated. She has an unbeaten record in the Dance of the Dragons thus far, and has also gravely injured one of Team Green's dragons in Sunfire. If House of the Dragon follows George R.R. Martin's novel Fire and Blood, then Episode 7 would seem to set up more dragon battles. But in reality, there aren't many more for Vhagar. In general, what happens next will see Rhaenyra capture King's Landing, assisted by Caraxes, Aemond Targaryen, the Dragon Seeds, and their horses. Aemond is actually regaining Harrenhal during this time, and he and Vhagar then set off on a one-man, one-dragon quest to destroy large portions of the Riverlands. This ultimately results in the showdown between Aemond and Daemon and Vhagar and Caraxes. The battle, dubbed the Battle Above the God's Eye, is fought over the lake where Harrenhal is located, and it might occur in either Season 3 or 4 of House of the Dragon. All 4 fighters are slain in this magnificent showdown. Vhagar's undoing will come from a rival dragon, not from Vermithor, Silverwing, or the other Team Black dragons that Aemond diverted here.